Very warm welcome to the distinguished speakers as well as other participants in this event. As Director, India Center, Dr. Khalid Mahmood has already stated to you, informed you about the significance of this 5th January 1949 resolution of the Security Council, because it did not address ceasefire, which had already been decreed by the Security Council, but it established the principle that the fate of the Kashmir will be decided by the people of Kashmir, and how? Through an impartial plebiscite to be organized under the auspices of the United Nations. Now you are all aware of the background of this dispute. I would like to highlight only one or two points. India says that this is a bilateral dispute, or rather Kashmir is part of India, while we and the United Nations, that is to say the international community, holds the view that no, it is not a territorial dispute. It is the issue of the right of self-determination of the people of Kashmir. And what one should remember is that it was India which took the matter to the Security Council. And the Security Council provided the solution. And it is at that time India accepted this resolution. And it is later on that it went back on its commitment and just started dragging this issue. India says, okay, this is a bilateral, sometimes, that it's a bilateral dispute and it should be discussed through bilateral means. Pakistan is not against deciding this issue through bilateral dialogue. But bilateral negotiation is only one of the method, one of the peaceful methods. There are other negotiations, mediation, conciliation, arbitration, judicial settlement. All of these methods of peaceful settlement of dispute included in the Charter of the United Nations. Then India says sometimes, that it is, Pakistan is just stoking this issue, and there is all calm and peace in Kashmir under occupation of India, which is not true. So the United Nations again says that, okay, we send our representative fact-finding some mission there, and then India does not accept that. So fact-finding, by an impartial body, will reveal what is the true state of the situation. And then sometimes India takes the position that matter is already settled. How can you say this matter has been settled when Kashmir is still on the agenda of the Security Council? It's still there. And also you have the United Nations Military Observers Group, which is overseeing the line of control, originally the ceasefire line. So how can it be said that the matter is over when this matter is on the agenda of the Security Council? When As I said, that UN observers are there, and this matter has been also discussed in the Security Council. Now, what is more important is that we need to solve this problem, because now it has acquired nuclear dimension. India and Pakistan are nuclear power, and this unresolved dispute poses a threat to international peace and security. And as you are aware that how in May last year, how this issue threatened the peace and security in this region. See, India, Pahalgam incident, you are aware that how India manipulated this incident to launch attack on Pakistan. And of course, they suffered a very humiliating defeat. But no one bought the narrative of India on its main, the Pahalgam incident. See, there is an Indian former minister and ministers, Manishankar Iyer. Now, what does he say on this incident? He says, that only two countries or two entities accepted the Indian version, only two. One was Israel, other was Afghan administration. No other country supported India's position on Pahalgam incident. So, very interesting, I just read out. It has found no takers in international community. No neighboring country in South Asia, not even ever faithful Bhutan, no superpower nor any subservient power, no member of Quad, G20, BRICS, SCO, certainly not much neglected non-aligned movement, no African country, not even Hindu majority Mauritius, nor Caribbean or Latin American country, no land flooded with Indian expatriates. One of them brought the narrative, Indian narrative on Pahalgam. And only two countries declared their stand by the Modi version. Afghanistan, a terrorist state so designated by the UN, and Israel, run by a criminal who has been declared criminal by the International Criminal Court. So I would, of course I can go on and explain some other aspects also, but more important is also one should never forget the human rights violations which are taking place in occupied Jammu and Kashmir. By using draconian laws, the situation has been really become unbearable, and as has been certified by the reports of the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights. Now he has given two reports, and which has exposed the let's say, violations of human rights which is taking place, about which you will hear more from the respective speaker. So I would conclude by saying that we look forward to hearing our distinguished speakers, and maybe later on, if I have some need, I will take up this issue again. Thank you.